super nervous. PET scan is kind of the big deal. Like, this is what's going to tell us, did treatment work? We sort of already know that chemo worked because when they removed my breast tissue, they examined it and said, complete response, had a great response to chemo. So this will determine, did the radiation kill the rest of the cancer that was in places that couldn't be removed. So very, very anxious. I've already had my injection, so I am radioactive right now. So now I wait 45 minutes and then have about a 30-minute scan. And I just hope we get these results fairly quickly because I'm going to be a nervous wreck until we hear. Hi. I stole Narnia. He doesn't like me unless I hold him like a baby. No, he still wants down. Say hello, Narnia. Say hello. Oh, good job. I wanted to give you guys an update. I went on Friday and had my infusion of Herceptin, which is my immunotherapy drug that I'm on right now. And we had the results of my PET scan. So I saw my radiology oncologist, and he is wonderful, and he pulls up the scans, and he really goes through everything very nicely with us. I was by myself because you can't have people with you right now, which I did not like. But it's fine. In the end, it's fine. So the good news is all the cancer that, well, obviously the cancer that was in my breast is completely gone because the breast tissue's gone. But when they examined the breast tissue, all the cancer was gone, meaning that I had a complete response to chemo, which I've mentioned before. And we also have seen now that I had a very good response to the massive radiation that I had. I had a lot of radiation, a lot higher than what most people with this type of cancer need, just because of how far it had spread. So, but the good news is those are clean and clear. I am very grateful, very thankful for that to be gone. The second part of the news, though, is that my ovary is lighting up in the PET scan. It lit up in the first PET scan, and my oncologist, not my radiation oncologist, but my regular oncologist, she said, oh, it's probably nothing, and we had it ultrasounded, and it looked, I think they said unremarkable. Like, my ovaries are remarkable. Do you see the people they created? But, oh, and the uterus was unremarkable. I'm like, it's a pretty remarkable uterus. Thank you very much. But they didn't find anything odd at that time. But it is still glowing on the PET scan. So I'm having a pelvic MRI coming up. And then we will go from there. Probably, if anything shows abnormal there, we're probably looking at surgery. More than likely, we will have to have a biopsy first. My radiation oncologist actually said, he's like, I don't want to put you through any of these things. I want you just to have them out. I want you to go ahead and have them removed. He said, but in order for insurance to pay, we have to jump through the hoops. So we are jumping through hoops and praying that it isn't cancer, because it could be nothing. It could be the same cancer, or it could be another type of cancer. So he was a little surprised because he said typically with the type of cancer that you have and with the path that it took, he would have expected to see, if he was going to see anything, he would have expected to see something in my brain or in my lungs. That's just where these would have traveled. So that would have been their quickest path. So, and he kind of said since it doesn't look like it responded to the chemo, more than likely it could be a different cancer. So I'm not worried. Charlie and I felt very guilty that we weren't like elated at the good news of the PET scan, but I guess because it was sort of coupled with this other like, okay, but it sort of makes it hard to celebrate. We really thought that at the PET scan, it would be the time to say, all right, cancer's done. Time for you to kind of move on with your life, get back to normal, stop having to think about cancer every day. But we are not to that point yet. I fully believe that we will be. It's just not yet. So we have something else to learn. We have more to be thankful for. So we're gonna keep on going, keep on trucking. But one day I'll have a PET scan and there won't be a but. And I'm excited for that day. Very excited. There's a song that has been helping me immensely. Like, I listened to it right before I had my PET scan. It was the first time I heard it. And it just was like the perfect thing I needed. It's funny how God just knows what you need and knows what you need to hear in that moment. But it's called The Story I'll Tell. It's by Maverick City. They're a worship group. They are amazing. I can post the link and you can check out the song. But kind of the gist of it talks about how no matter what, you're going to praise him, and no matter what, you're going to sing of his victories. And it's hard to put it into words without just flat out singing it, but I don't know that y'all want to hear that. Anyway, thanks for watching the update. We appreciate your prayers as we continue. I know that God has a reason, and we're just believing that he is going to continue to move mountains and make a way. He made a way after postpartum and suicidal thoughts and, being admitted to the hospital for severe postpartum depression. And he made a way after my first cancer. He's gonna make a way. So we're believing that, but we would appreciate your prayers. Oh, you can see my little mic the whole time. Oh well, I'm trying it to see if it actually makes a difference on sound quality. Because I was trying to record something else and was like, that sounds pretty bad. Narnia almost fell off the table. Narnia. He's a cat, so he's completely ignoring me. Anyway, go out, be light, and be love to everyone, no matter what.